Hello everybody, it's AussieJTV here, back with some more Ancient Legacy of Azul, trying out the Marauder this time, the final class that we have unlocked that we have yet to try. So this is a melee character, I think I mentioned briefly on the previous episode, but I'll briefly go over its skills. Basically you have a slam, which I assume is a little bit of an AoE. I haven't tried this character yet. I know I did say I was going to try it out beforehand yesterday, but never mind. Which I assume maybe is a little bit of an AoE. And then we've got Seismic Stomp, which is almost certainly a big AoE that deals a lot of damage around us. And then we've basically got our Gap Closer, Gap Escaper. I mean, you'd have thought with the Marauder being some sort of Berserker style character, you're hopefully running into enemies more than away. But knowing my normal playstyle, that might not be true. Launches us into the air, dealing damage on impact, and also deals additional damage the faster you are moving. That's very interesting. So we've been talking about trying to unlock this magical donut by picking up a load of movement speed buffs throughout the game. Maybe this is the character to do it with. If we get a lot of movement speed, our leap attack will do a ton of damage. And then finally, we've got Battle Cry, which basically is you get a stack of Berserk for every enemy within 35 meters. So the more enemies on the screen close to you, the more stronger you get with increased damage, attack speed, armor, and resistance. So that's the Marauder. Let's play. And I'm interested. Oh, look at this character. I was about to say, I'm really interested in what the Marauder is going to look like. First thing I'll tell you is I'm definitely not going to pick up this item because this increases our damage at long range, and we should never have long range. So here's our slam. So that does a little bit of damage around us. Then we've got the stomp, and that is a very cool animation. I really like the way he lifts his foot up and brings it down. It just feels very smooth and powerful. And I can't remember what this Azul item does, but we're almost certainly going to pick it up. So we've got shift, which is actually, oh, okay, we jump up in the air and then we can control ourselves after that. And then finally, we have our Bloodlust. I wonder how long the Bloodlust will stay on us for. So we'll have to try it out when we get to... Let's first, we've got to check this. Can we leap onto this bug? Oh, okay, so we can definitely leap onto it. We don't do any damage. I wonder if we can actually cast a spell while we are in there. So that's our Berserker stack. Let's see how long it stays up, because maybe we can stack this. I assume not, because it's got quite a long cooldown with 20 seconds. But maybe if you've got a lot of cooldown reduction, you could keep buffing and buffing yourself and keep all the stacks up. And we might as well pray to an unknown god. It's very interesting that we've got one of the... I always call these an altar, but I'm not. This isn't an altar. I don't know what it would specifically be called. And oh, look at this. So I think I mentioned this on the previous episode. I was like, if we see one of these, I'll tell you about them. Basically, that glowing purple circle, I guess, that was around that enemy, that is like a commander effect. So it's basically giving a buff to all of the enemies that were nearby. At least that's my understanding, or that's what I've been told. So I'm just going to keep collecting. I'm debating whether we even want... I don't know, I don't feel like Marauders are necessarily known for their attack crit chance. I'm not going to pick it up straight away because I'm just thinking we want that Azul item almost certainly. That's 135 gold. And then, this is probably the reason you don't immediately buy it. If we can get this as well, that's 270 gold we need, which is not an insubstantial amount. But we can definitely do that, I think. And it might be worth it. Oh, I must say, I do love the way that he just stomps his foot there. I know I did mention it already. Do we think we can farm up to 270 gold on this floor? Now, normally I always say the faster we go through the floors, the better. And I do think that holds true in general in this game. But now I'm thinking, what happens if we try and pick up both of those items? I think we can do it, you know. We're relatively close already. Well, actually, no, we need 300 and something, not 200 and something. But why don't we try it out? Let's try staying a bit longer than usual. Get both of those skills before we move on to the second round. At least it's a test, if anything, because I don't think I've just gone... I think in Risk of Rain, you wanted to try and get these... basically go through the stages as quickly as possible. And I'm pretty sure that holds true in this game. But I've not actually tried it out. I've not, gone, let's go slowly purposely. And I'm not saying we're going to go slow purposely, because we're not. But we are going to be tactical with our slowness and wait till we can get 2 items. Now, I just did try there, just for reference, I did try the leap into the hit, and you can't cast a spell while you are jumping up. So that is good to know, but unfortunate. I feel like I always have a lot of trouble with the flying enemies, and I feel like that's going to be no different in this run, or with this character, I should say. Who knows, maybe the one character we haven't unlocked yet will be a god at killing those ranged characters. But then, I think that's sort of the point, is ranged. So I've been using range this time, the whole time I've been meaning flying, but flying enemies are always more difficult to kill. That's probably part of the point. But yeah, this guy's kit feels quite good. I'm actually thinking I prefer how it feels to the Wayfarer. Whether it's actually stronger is yet to be seen. But I just think the animations feel a bit more flashier. And now we need 1 more gold to pick this up. Enemies have got accuracy, so they have increased crit chance. Come on, I want 1 more enemy to spawn. Come on, I believe in you. Why has the whole world gone silent for a second? And it had to be flyers, didn't it? Ooh, there we go. Big hit. Hope that grunt didn't sound too horrible through the mic. And there we go. So attack speed and movement speed combine their modifiers. I forgot about this one. So this leads into having this leap. So basically any attack speed we get will also increase our movement speed and the same the other way around. So in the aim of staying longer, I'm sure we had a attack speed buff to the right. And I think it will only cost 45 on the first level. So why don't we pick that up as well before we move on? I don't know. Some people are probably screaming at the monitors, as I say very frequently. I hope I wasn't getting confused. Was I looking at this thinking this was the... No, there you go. This is what I wanted. 45 gold, I presume. Yeah. So we just need a bit more gems. Oh, sorry, a bit more dust. As I said, I'll always get those two confused. And we've already got 2 mutations. I'm pretty sure when we left the last one, we actually left it without a single mutation. So that just shows how much slower we are going here. But that's all for a good cause. And we've definitely got enough money here. So let's go pick up the item. And we're going to be, maybe we're going to try and be very, very focused in what we want to do here. So we want to get movement speed, we want to get attack speed, and that's pretty much it on this character. So that might mean we finish some floors very fast, some floors very slow. We probably do need to think about getting a bit more regen than just the field rations, but that's something for the future. We haven't really seen any good options, to be honest, as of yet. It'd be nice if we got something that was a bit lifesteal, especially if we're going to go for a movement speed, attack speed build. And go from there. So let's start the boss. I'm actually going to stand still just so our field rations kick in while we wait for him to spawn. Fortunately, one level of field rations isn't particularly good, or at least it doesn't do too much damage. I feel like I'm just going to stand on top of him, to be honest. Maybe not quite. Maybe I have to back out a little bit. I'm going to see if I can stand still just to get the field rations to pick up slightly. And we're healing ever so slightly. Not quite as much as I'd want to do. Oh, at least we did quite a lot of damage there to the enemy, even if we ourselves took a bit. Okay, see if we can stand still just for a second. I'm sure this is not how you should play this character. Oh, we just unlocked something. Reach 150 armor. Oh, that's very quick. I guess because of the amount of resistances you get, that allowed us to do that there. And let's see if we can just finish him. I probably should just be killing these. These are actually the things doing the damage to us. So let's run away for a second, jump back in. And there we go. That was quite a cool final hit. It's very satisfying to get the final kill with a leap. Final hit, I should say, with a leap. Just a bit worried that these guys are going to kill me. I'm going to run away. Oh, this is not where you want to die. Come on, die. Oh, in fact, let's just heal up a little bit. In fact, no, I'm jumping. Oh, and we got what we wanted. We wanted vampirism. Or what? Our version of vampirism. Do not kill me. I'm watching you. Okay, go through. Oh. Okay, very scary end to that. But hopefully we come equipped. I'm a bit worried that took so much out of us just to do the first area. And this is when we... oh no, we've already got an Azul item before I jump into doing something silly. What I'm wondering is, do we want to get rid of the polished monocle for more healing? It's just a trade. It might be flat up just worth it. I'm thinking it probably will be. I'm just trying to think. I mean, now that we've got this lifesteal, maybe it's not the point. I'm actually not going to buy any of these things. Actually, no, tell a lie. I'm going to buy this because this is increased damage when you're close to enemies and it only costs 45. So there you go, Hound Vambrace. I wonder what... I was like, why is it a Hound Vambrace? Hounds don't wear Vambraces. If I'm right, Vambraces are a bit like a gauntlet. They protect your... I was about to say wrists, but your forearms, I guess, is a more accurate definition. But it's because I think that's meant to be a hound inscribed into it, just at the bottom here. And let's see. Okay, we've got a double jump. I wonder if we can jump while we're in our leap. In fact, I'm going to try that out. And jump? Nope, we can't. Okay. That'd be quite cool, but I guess it sort of defeats the purpose of it being sort of a targeted move. It'd be nice if you had a bit more control when you're jumping, like something you could do while you're in flight. I guess you're never in flight for too long. In fact, I might pick up... Actually, let's not pick this up yet, because we're going to have to go back the way we came. And let's see if we can find anything better to the right first. I must say, we've been not the most fortunate with these, what are they called? Oh, you do attack so fast with that. I need to be... Oh, this is new. Shield of Valeric. Increased armor on receiving hits. Okay. And we're probably... Even though it doesn't necessarily give us movement speed or anything like that, I'm tempted to try and stack up this increased damage on full health enemies. Oh, we just went up there. I don't think I've ever gone up that high. But let us see. The other option is we just try and save money until we can find something that is a bit better for us. I don't know. But then one thing I haven't... One of the other things, like... Oh, we've got to try this first. We can jump so high. We might as well wait till this comes off cooldown and see if we can go up on top of that ridge. I mean, I bet you there's going to be nothing there, but we've... Oh, no. Okay, we can't quite get up there. I'm sure we could probably if we waited around, but I'm not going to wait around that long to see if it works. What was I trying to say? I was like, maybe it's worth trying to buy as many passives as possible. Sorry, not passives. Like whites, the common items. Because then if you get a trade spot that's exactly what you need, then you should be able to get so many buffs to your character. For now... I'm debating, do we want to get a second monocle? Increases crit chance by 20% and deals... Oh, it doesn't actually buff your crit chance. It only buffs the damage done on first hit. So based on that, I'm not actually going to pick that up. If it did both, I was probably almost certainly going to pick it up there. And let's run all the way back so that we can get to the boss. I might pick up this just so that we do a bit more damage at close range. Just because obviously Marauder seems like every single thing that it does is at close range. So might as well get something that then is basically an all damage up item, and then we will try and fight the boss. One thing I've noticed is this sort of circle or the light that's around your character, is that bigger with the Marauder than with other classes? That's what it's feeling like to me. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Let's just start smacking this guy. See how much damage we can do before we need to worry about moving. I think this is going okay so far. It's unfortunate we didn't even get we got like an 1/8 of its health. And that was with all of our buffs on. Oh dear, we took a lot of damage there. Let's try and move a bit away. This is where I'm going to wish we had more sort of passive healing, because this is not looking good, I must say. Hang on, what can we do here? We can try and stand still just for a little bit, but I don't think, and that's not really helped us. Oh, I think we're just going to die. I'm going to stand still, so the field ration is going to counter, and then we're going to jump back in, use all of our regen, and just try and heal back up just by hitting us. And I just realised that whole time I'd used the wrong button. I thought I'd cast our resistances. I obviously hadn't. So never mind, that didn't go well. And I think part of that was we spent too much time on the first level. So I'm just going to try and go fast this time. 2 attack speeds right at the start. That is tempting. Though it does seem like, I wonder if there's an attack speed cap on this, well, I say on this character, on any character, because when you got all those resistances up with basically your special item, I'm going to call this like 4th move, the special move, but when you attack so fast there, I do wonder if there is a maximum speed that you hit where you can't go any faster. Might well be the case. I'm debating actually, I was thinking for a second is, once we got rid of all of these items and just switched to armor, and try to buff our character up with as much armor as possible. We might try that actually. Let's see. As long as we don't get anything particularly good here. I mean, health regen's always good, but I'm not sure. We have a lot of passive items. This might be exactly what I'm talking about. Why don't we just sort of pick up an absolute ton of armor and see how it works? I don't know. I feel like damage is always going to be better, but maybe that's just because I'm slightly biased. And it'd be interesting to see what happens if you just really buff up one specific spell. What do you think? Do you think we should go for a lot of armor? I mean, I did buff this armor recently, so maybe there's not harm. Let's try it. Why not? If we can keep the crit. No, we can't keep the crit. But enemies should hopefully do like no damage to us. That's the logic. And let's see if that just lets us. It might give us really easy way through the first couple of rounds, but maybe we'll find that more difficult later on because we just won't deal enough damage. But this is all a learning experience. Let's go over to the left and see if there's anything else we can find there. I am tempted to pick up these attack speeds. In fact, I might just pick them up now. This is where I'm immediately going to find like an Azul item or a yellow item, and I'm punished for that. But fingers crossed that's not the case. I've never seen our items look so bare. Not that, but it's all for a good cause. It does show that there is, well, maybe there still is a maximum stack on these, but it's more than 5. Because at first I assumed it was going to be something like 5 on this. Maybe we'll pick up the sword as well. Just go for a lot of attack speed, a lot of armor, and that can be our plan of attack. In fact, is this trade? Oh, well, I was saying I was going to go armor, but if we trade all of these, what are we going to be at? We're going to be at like close to 100% crit. And then if we can find that yellow item that we unlocked fairly recently, that's even better. So let's see. What does this put us at? 81% crit. So I think that's going to be a better use of our time. See if we can do an absolute ton of damage. It does mean we have to watch out for our health a little bit more, but we should be one-shotting most enemies. Well, one-shotting if we get a crit, I should say. I'm going to leave these enemies up. This is going to be my new strat with the Marauder. Because you get bonuses with your Berserk stance. In fact, I'm gonna still pick up this attack speed, just because... I tell a lie. I was like, let's get more attack speed so we're more likely to crit because we'll do more individual hits. If we're close to 100% crit anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. But, you know, more hits, more damage anyway, so I don't think it's too big a deal. Yeah, the reason I'm going to leave them alive is because the more enemies we have within 35 meters of us, which, to be honest, I have no idea what 35 meters is. Like, do you think it's actually... Let's just assume the Marauder's a bit less than 2 meters tall. It would be basically the whole screen. Let's see. We got four stacks there, and there were, I think, 5 enemies on the screen, if you count the boss, unless the boss doesn't count. We're absolutely slaughtering this giant. This is so much easier than last time, at least while we had that buff on us. I do think cooldown reduction would be very good on this character. I'm sort of saying everything would be really good, but I think it would help to be able to get this Euro off cooldown faster and faster, or quicker and quicker, because it does seem to make such a big difference to your DPS and your tankiness, because you get so many resistances. I don't know if it ups your health regen. I'm sure I would have said it at the beginning of the video, but I can't remember whether I said it upped resistances and armor, or whether it was like armor and health regen, or what it was. In fact, maybe I can try this out. If we cast it, it doesn't feel like we're increasing our regen any faster than normal, so it probably is just armor and resistances. But yeah, so this will be interesting. I've not really done the full stack build before, apart from at the end of the video where I actually unlocked the yellow item to do with crit. So, okay, and this is just what we were after. This is going to decrease all of our skill cooldowns. So I don't know how much it's going to do it by, but potentially this is the option for being able to cast our ult as much as possible. Now, we didn't get any Azul stones this time. What? I don't think we've ever picked this up, or at least we definitely... I'm trying to think if I picked it up outside of a run on team. Activate all on-kill effects when you take damage. We have no on-kill effects, do we, at the moment? So it's actually completely useless for us. But I'm trying to think. My knowledge of the different items in this game is not good enough to know what on-kill effects are. I wonder if this would work with a Nomad. Sounds stupid, but would the Nomad be able to like reset its cooldowns based on taking damage with this? Activate on-kill effects when you take damage at 0.5% base damage. We're gonna have to pick up some stuff that actually works with this, because otherwise it's a bit of a pointless buy. But maybe it's time to try something that I wouldn't normally give the time of day, because that could be interesting. I'm also going to see what the cooldown is on this. 12 seconds. That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. I must remember, it actually increases our movement speed, so it will mean our jump or our leap will do more damage as well. Ooh, that felt very strange. Not getting a crit on one of these horned toads. I'm just used to always critting with this build. I mean, if I can get another one of these, I'm definitely going to. It'd be great to get to 100% crit. Though I wonder, I'm sort of banking on finding the yellow item that's to do with crit, and that's probably a bit of a long shot anyway. But what I can't remember is, does it give you crit on top of making your crit, like being more likely to do mega crits or whatever it was? Or does it just, what was I saying? Does it just increase, does it increase crit chance, or does it just... The increased crit chance. Oh my god, I can't. Just restart the sentence, sorry. The nice, cool yellow item that's like a red pendant that is used as a synergy with crits. Does it increase your crit chance as well as your damage, like chance to do like double damage on a crit? Or does it just increase that double damage? Oh, I might purchase both of these is what I'm thinking. But let's keep going along. I think we could deal with some extra health regen, to be honest. If I could pick one item to pick up right now, it would be, well, I think if I picked up any rarity, it would be the yellow sword, the vampirism one that we had in the last run. But failing that, I think it would have to be something like, you know, maybe another one of these, increased health regen by 50% on kill, or maybe the one that's like the apothecary one, which is when you're out of combat. So let's pick up both of these. What I'm thinking is we should be looking for on-hit effects. So from what I remember, the weird-looking dagger thing that I never know what it's actually called, the blue one, is like give bleed to the enemy on hit. No, on you getting hit. Apart from that, I don't think we have anything that deals damage on hit, which is a shame. Oh, on us getting hit. I'm going to keep getting that confused when I say that. But let's move along and let's fight the second boss. Don't have quite enough for that, so I'm just going to leave it. It does, I guess it will buff our jump a bit, but not by too much. Probably should actually run away for a bit until we can get some more enemies on the screen. Then cast all our resistances. Press the wrong button there, but if we get our resistances and just go in, probably need to kill some more of these. That's not too bad. We did a reasonable amount of damage. We probably want to somehow heal a bit more though. I'm going to run away until our resistance come back and some enemies spawn. So there we go. So charge back in. Hit with all our hits. Yeah, going okay so far. Taking a little bit of damage. I might have to repeat that once more, but I think we're quite close to killing them. I just want to get some health regen if at all possible. Okay, so this green marker is our health regen kicking in from the Shaman's Trinket. Oh, yes. No, that's on kill, sorry, from the Apothecary's Belt. So let's get our our resistance stacks and just swipe in on this last boss. There we go, that's him dead. And also we got a level up, which was very convenient. And that should take us to the next area. It's a shame we got poison on us because... sorry, poison as a mutation, because that's going to make it harder for us to get all of our passive health regens to start happening. Because I guess we're going to take dot damage for a longer period of time. But, you know, you live and you learn. Or, well, you deal with what life throws at you. What is it? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And I'm going to pick up some more armor. I know we've had tons of armor on this run, then we've had tons of crit. We might as well get a little bit more armor again to balance it out. Oh, this is a very uninspiring set of options. We can't even afford to calm the world. We could upgrade this, but it's completely useless at the moment for us. Do we just Azul Stone and pass? Maybe we just Azul Stone and pass. The only other thing is we could try and hope to get rid of Poisonous with a cleanse, but I think we're just going to have to go in and hope we get through the third area. I'll consider, to be honest, considering this is the first run with the Marauder, I'll consider it a success if we just get through the first 3 stages. And I think we can do that. I don't think it's outside the realms of possibility. I don't think we're going to get any new... Well, maybe we'll get some unlocks, but I don't think we're going to get any new... closer to winning the game, I should say. But it's all about finding new characters, you know? The game's not going anywhere, so we don't have to win it in any time. We might as well, as long as we're having fun, trying new things, that's the main thing. And let's continue on. I'm trying to think what this Marauder outfit reminds me of. I'm sure I've seen something similar in a game before. Outside of the headpiece, I do feel a bit like, it looks almost like he's wearing, I can't remember if it's fur or hide armor in Skyrim, if you remember that. I felt like it had that sort of slightly iron outline to the sort of the hide or the fur. Well, this guy's running away from me completely. I am debating, maybe we will pick this one up just to get some healing on hit. Because, actually, is this receive 2 health on hit? Does that mean when we hit the enemy or when the enemy hits us? Because if it's not when the enemy hits us, we've got this Death Mask of Kings right here. Maybe we could stack enough of these up that we never take any damage. I think that's a bit of a pipe dream, but it would be good. I'll come back here. There we go. Pick up that quiver. I'm actually gonna... Actually, no, I'm not. I was gonna drop down, but... Oh, but I'm gonna drop down accidentally anyway. I wanted to pick up that chest. Nope, I'm trying to cut a few seconds off and it's causing even more time delay. There's a lot of enemies down there, actually. Maybe I'll drop down and cast my resistance bit. Just try and clear some of these out of the way. Nope. Well, that did a little bit of it, and then we're going to get our resistances back up in a second, but I might as well have a look more on this side. I'm hoping this is going to give us something good. Cripple. So this says on hit. So now I need to work out. I feel like I knew how this... Oh, we're going to switch. We're going to switch. I'm sorry, but, you know, especially on a run where you're learning a new character, anything that's going to give you extra health and extra health regen is definitely preferred. And that's quite interesting. You can actually do your stomp while you're in the air. Let's just try that again. Huh. Yeah, there we go. Who needs solid ground to hit to make a big sort of earthen shake, you know? Just do it in the midair. Why not? And that is everything we're going to pick up. And we might as well just kill up all these enemies and run away. Oh, I'm really happy about picking up that Waking Heart Stone. I think that almost guarantees that we're going to be able to beat the third area, which is nice. It's a shame not to be able to try out this Death Mask. At least now, if I remember what it does, we can try and tailor a build around it next time. And I think I'll have to do some research and double check what on hit actually means, because this says on hit. So it must be, on hit must mean when you hit the enemy. That's what I always thought. But then some of them say, I don't think I have an example where it's like you are going to take damage. Every time you take damage, this is going to happen. Okay, that's a decent amount of damage. And now we just basically have to wait for our resistances to come up. And there they're coming back up again. So cast all our spells, leap. Oh, look how much damage that just did. I think we leveled up at the same time. That was awesome. Maybe that's what I should be doing more, is just waiting for the resistances to come up. Like so, wait for some more enemies to pop up on the screen, then remember to cast my resistances and then just go in with all of our attacks. And it seems to be going pretty well for us. Probably just need to kill some of this riffraff, and then here we go, enemies going down. Don't get cocky now, let's calm down, there's no need to rush. Let's just see if we can get some dodges out. Wait for some of our passive health. Oh, that was a very unfortunate hit for the enemy to have done to us just then. And let's charge in. And then this should be the kill, it definitely is. I'm just gonna go through this and get the health regen and run back over. We can kill these guys if we need to. I'm trying to think if there's I probably should remember how much different things cost, because 758, 800 gold. I know it's 500 for the like cleanse the world. So I'm just going to kill this last guy. Oh, come on. There we go. I probably should have saved that if I'd have realised we'd get a level up. Though, at the same time, we're going to get the level up on the first enemy we hit in the new area. That's not going to be particularly good either. Now, what do we have here? We have 912. We do have double poisonous here. We could try and, like, run the luck of getting rid of that. Or we could try and pick up this yellow item. Or we could... I think we need to upgrade our Weeping Heart. So I think that's the first thing I'm thinking of doing. And then I'm looking at this here. I'm like, there's nothing that particularly makes me go absolutely crazy. So it's either... Well, actually, we can't even buy this now. It's either we Azul Stone to cleanse, or we calm the world. If we get this, it's a 1 in 5 chance of hitting poisonous. Is that really going to be that good? And I'm just going to cleanse the world. That's a bit of management of the mutations. Can we still afford this as well? No, we can't. So I think that's probably okay. I might pick... Well, let me just remember, this will give us 200 health. I'm going to take another preserving oil, just so we have the money, and, you know, we'll just see how this run goes into the 4th area. Just trying to remember the desert. That's going to be annoying because we've got a flying boss to deal with, don't we? And as we've seen, this guy doesn't seem to be the best against flying enemies. But I don't know if the Hive Queen's actually just less tanky because it flies. Be interesting to know. Let's see. This guy also might be very good against these sort of things, because we can obviously get all of our resistances up and attack speeds up, and it did. Oh, and this is what we wanted. Grants a chance to double critical hits and greatly increases crit chance. So first of all, we're over 101% crit. So I don't actually know what happens when you go above 100%. Does that give us something? I mean, it must do, is my assumption. Let's see how many of these things we can kill. Easy. That was easily done. Those were a lot harder though than the ones we fought on the one that we saw before. So yeah, we've got exactly the item I wanted. I don't know if this means we have a chance to double crit. Anyone know? Anyone know? Be interesting to know if you could actually get like a twice times crit. Well, no. I guess a crit naturally is double damage, so twice times, but a triple. In fact, you know, it's all for the sake of learning. Let's buy this as well. Does this go up to 111? It does go up to 111%, so that means something at least. Whether it means it's wasted or not, I don't know. It's one of those things that it's great they've added this tooltip in. Now I wish I could hover over the things on the tooltip just to see specifically what they mean, but that's probably me getting into the weeds of it a bit too much. I've got some more knockback, that's not too bad. I'm thinking of picking up an Azul Stone while we're here, potentially at some point, but let's keep going. Oh, and that's very good as well. Crackling Lodestone, that's what we want to see. And especially if we put our resistances up, if we use our, what's this move called? The like Berserker Shout. We're going to start attacking so fast that maybe we'll just like insta-blitz the boss. Because, in fact, I think it's 10% chance on hit for lightning to strike the foe. Well, if we're hitting super fast, maybe we're going to get a load of lightning procs and the enemy is just suddenly going to die. Let's... Oh, that was very satisfying. And then let's fight the boss. See, look, this is the problem. This is what I knew was going to happen. Maybe this is a character that we need to buy the jumps a bit more. And we have 10 stacks of poison. Let's just run away for a second. Oh, that was close. At least I noticed it this time. I'll never forget that time that I died, purely because I wasn't paying attention. And let's heal up a bit, and then we'll jump back in, I think. Not quite yet. Oh, maybe here. That will do. We could get a lightning strike as well. But I love how I put in all that effort just to deal a load of damage, and then the lightning strike probably did about the same amount that I did all at once. I realise I'm trying to stand still. We do have a field ration, so I guess it is worth doing. Yeah, it is worth doing. Oh no, don't just run into all the poisons. Come on. Okay, nearly killed him. Well, her, I guess, not him. But I was a bit worried about the poison. It seems like I had good reason to. Let's stand still for a second. Get all of our regen up. Oh, dodge that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in, resistance, and then I'm going to jump. Resistance, jump. Oh, there we go. And we got a new thing again. Let's kill these first. Oh, that was a nice level up. I don't think we were that close to dying, but... So, these are probably... I guess these are two Marauder... Well, I guess they're not Marauder only, in that one is increased... What, you have to get a maximum amount of armor, and the other is a maximum amount of attack speed. So they're not... specifically for the Marauder, but obviously it's probably intended that you unlock them with the Marauder because one's an axe and one's a shield. And obviously, you know, there's a sort of common Marauder-like weapons. I just realised I forgot to buy the Azul stone, which is a bit annoying because we could have picked up this, which would have been quite nice, but it's not the end of the world. I'm just thinking what we want to do here. We could just calm the world and pick up an Azul stone. Maybe we just calm the world only. I'm just going to calm the world. I'm not going to pick up an Azul stone. Maybe that will be a mistake because we can't get an upgrade the next round. But I'm just trying to think more about buying things in the levels rather than anything else at the moment. Try a slightly different way of working, and I'm happy. I'm happy. We got to the 5th stage. Who knows? Maybe the Marauder is my melee character. Just like I can't seem to do much with the Wayfarer. Maybe with the Marauder it'll be a different idea, basically. Maybe I'll just be a lot better. Or maybe I just worked out how to press buttons on my mouse since I changed the key bindings. That could be another thing. I don't know why I started this when I've already used my, what's it called? My shout. In fact, I'm just going to run around for a bit. 1 second, and then there we go. That was the wrong button, but hopefully that should make it a lot easier to get some kills here. And our health, I need to keep looking at our health. But it's annoying that when they fly into the floor, I literally can't do anything about that, really. Ooh, I was gonna go back to the right, and I am, but I might as well keep picking up the crit. Someone's probably shouting at the monitor being like, look, once you go over 100% crit, it literally has no benefit, but I'm gonna keep doing it. We're at 121% now. I just like to be the most critting person in the world. I think I talked in the marksman video how I thought marksmen or rangers, you know, are stereotypically the things that crit. No, it's all about the axeman now, all about the Marauder. To be fair, I've seen like Vikings and some of those other sort of TV shows that are based around sort of Nordic culture, and they do manage to knock a load of heads off often. So I think that counts as a crit, being able to sever someone's head from the rest of their body. So maybe I've got it mixed up. Maybe rangers aren't known for their crits. Right, I assume we're nearly at the end of the screen. I am debating buying an Azul stone now, which begs the case, why didn't I buy it before? Because these just cost more money. Was that a no effect god? Pray to the old gods. I didn't know they could get no effect. That's quite interesting to know, at least. And we will move back over to the left. In fact, oh no, it wasn't no effect. Aha, it was give myself an Azul stone. So that's very nice to know. Let's clear some of this. Clear some of these enemies away. I hope I'm going to be able to notice. I mean, I do tend to notice the Dryad, but obviously the Dryad's going to be Dryad's a lot smaller, and I feel like, you know, I run around like looking so quickly around the screen that I don't necessarily notice when they're small. But it shouldn't be a problem. And there must not be that much stuff to the left of the boss, is my thoughts. I'm thinking we can buy one of these. We can probably get close to buying both. And it's so close to where the boss is, I'm probably going to pick those up depending. Well, maybe I'll just buy one because there's no point buying two. I'm never going to need 4 gems, is my logic. I'm going to need 4 gems at the shop. 3 gems will be the max I need, and I can always pick up a gem. I can always buy one in the shop. So I'm probably better off only buying the one. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to buy 1 Azul stone. I'm going to keep the money so that I can buy another one if I need to in the shop. But in case there's some really good other items in the shop, I will. Oh, do I want to kill these first? I feel like I do. Yeah, these things are just so annoying. Especially as the Marauder, because you know you can't really deal with the flying enemies too well. So let's pick up one of these. In fact, I have so much money. No. Let's stay strong with the idea. I think it's a good idea. Oh, did I not kill this guy? There we go. He's dead now. And where's old Dryad, our good friend? There we go. Come on, get killed. Spawn a load of lightning strikes. Come on, load of lightning strikes. Come on, insta kill with the lightning strikes. Oh, that was close. That was close. I think it was better safe than sorry to run away for a second there. I mean, I'm sure we probably could have killed her, but I didn't want to run the risk. And she's dead there anyway, so that was not a problem at all. That was a really easy kill. Wonder if we see another one spawn. I know I've seen that before, and I think someone in the comment section mentioned that as you get to later areas, there's a chance of bosses spawning as normal enemies. But I wonder if it's like more common in this area, or maybe this is just recency bias. I mean, what are those heuristics called? I should know them. I did study sort of like behavioral psychology and sort of how people think back at uni. That was quite a while ago. But yeah, maybe because I've seen it, I think it's much more common than it actually is to happen on this stage. So I've never noticed one of the other bosses spawn randomly. It might be that it is limited to the Dryad just because the Dryad's the only small one, I think. I'm just trying to remember who the boss was of the crater. It was that weird That weird enemy. I'm trying to think what it looks like. It's like a floating weird creature. Increases attack speed on consecutive hits. Okay, that is perfect for the Marauder. I think this is shaping up to be quite a good run. I'll be absolutely honest with you. I wasn't 100% sure this is where we'd get to, but I'm definitely not complaining. I think we're going to be picking up this. So what does that mean? Now it's 20% chance. We've got nothing here that's attack speed. I would love some more attack speed. This is increased damage. But we've still got so much money. Let's calm the world. I feel like this calming of the world is actually working quite well for us. And do we want to purchase this? I think we want to purchase this. Yeah, let's purchase it. Just means that we can get to 2 Azul stones pretty easily in the next shop if we need to. Looks like this is going to be a longer video today. Hopefully that gets everyone excited. Hopefully they look at their subscription feed and they go, ooh, a long video. Maybe he's finally beaten the game. And who knows, I might beat the game. We haven't got that far yet. I don't want to jinx myself, but this is looking pretty good. At least I feel like I've got actually progressively stronger over time. I think we have been very fortunate with the mutations that the enemy's got. I mean, 2 poisonous isn't great. Vampiric's not great, but we've got so much attack speed that we can sort of kill enemies so fast that it probably doesn't matter too much. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we've been very fortunate. I don't like the way these guys split up. I was hoping that I'd be able... Oh, never mind. We did get them all. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought one had gone in one direction, but I think that was a non-elite enemy that of the same type that had gone to the left. Right, how many jumps do we have actually at the moment? Oh, we could just endlessly cloud hop. I wonder if I always wonder because there's often you can see like a horizontal area in the sky. Well, if you go to one of the far sides of the map. So I do wonder sometimes if you can jump over the edge if you get enough jumps. Maybe there's some sort of secret location if you go through that. Right, I'm actually thinking we probably just want to fight the boss sooner rather than later because I feel like we're quite strong and I'm worried that some crazy mutation is going to come along and ruin our day, as has happened once or twice in the past. And can we calm the world? No, we don't have enough money to calm the world at the moment, but I'm definitely thinking about doing that if we can. Maybe I should have picked that up because I remember phasing being a nightmare. I was thinking maybe we don't want to run this risk, but then, I can't say no to picking up any sort of random chance of improving. I'll look down there once we're on our way back, to be honest, because I thought I saw the shield, which I assume we did pick it up, didn't we? But I think it was. I assume it's going to be the opposite of the axe in that it's increased resistances on consecutive hits, so we might as well get both. And look at that immediate, so much jumping that we can do, and that was definitely worth it. That maybe we can try and keep this resistance up permanently. Let's see. I want to kill these guys before they cause a massive nuisance that they did to us last time. And the phasing's already proving very annoying. Okay, that will do well. The more just spawned anyway, so I'm probably it's a sign that I should just move on with our lives. And I want to have a quick look about what we can buy down here. I mean, I know I was saying let's just keep going with the crits. Maybe should I kill some of these? Why am I jumping so much? I think I accidentally pressed the shift button without realizing. Oh, good level up. So I'm probably going to buy this. How much? Press E to purchase. Is it increased on receiving hits? Oh, on receiving hits. Okay, that's fine. Probably going to pick this up as well. Might pick the crit up as well. Probably should. Oh wait, that was a trade. Oh well, at least we didn't lose a bad item, or at least we didn't lose like the world's best item when we did that. And then we will move on to the fight. I'm going to pick up this stones. I can't remember whether we have a chance to buy or not. And go in for the fight. So let's see how much damage we can do. These guys are... Oh, maybe we shouldn't... Oh, dear. Look at our damage. Oh, dear. Look at our health. Look at our health. Look at our health. Let's run away for a second. Let's run away for a sec. Oh, I wasn't paying attention just then. That could have been dangerous. I wonder if this is saying that we're not... Oh, no. This is because we procced our preserving oils. It's a good job that we didn't die there because, I'll be honest, I wasn't maybe paying as much attention as I needed to. We are taking a big chunk of damage here. Oh, come on. We can't die to Dot. Dot's like the scariest thing for us at the moment. Because I guess we don't have great resistances. We have reasonable armor. And I guess that's the main difference. I'm going to actually wait till we heal to full here if I can at all avoid it. And I'm going to jump back in. See how much we can clear. Oh, so much stacks. So many stacks. Keep dodging, keep dodging, keep dodging. Oh, dear, this is scary. This is scary. It is a bit of an in and out fight. Oh, I thought we could leap that high. That's frustrating that we can't. Oh, we got the level up. That's quite nice. Where's the boss? He is down there. I'm sort of worried about coming down. Yeah, I was worried I was just run into a load of damage there, and all this phasing is not ideal. Okay, that's him dead. Let's not die. Let's not die. I realize I've got 14 stats. We've got 14 stats. No! Oh, that is infuriating. I feel like I rushed that. I feel like we had the win there, or maybe not the win, but I feel like we could definitely have got to the last boss there. That is really such a shame. At least we unlocked this axe. We're this close. We're this close. I think it's going to be the next episode. I think the next episode we're going to get ourselves a win. But anyway, if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really enjoying the Marauder, actually, much more than I thought I would. I hope you're enjoying the series. I promise we'll get a win at some point soon. I think we are close. I think a lot of people that... let me know if you've been playing. Have you got a win yet so far? Have you been playing on normal or easy or hard even? I can't imagine playing on hard at this rate. I've only played on normal. I haven't tried easy. But I'm liking the challenge. I'm liking the challenge. But I thought we had the win there. Anyway, this is Aussie J TV signing off. Have a good evening.